In today's video, I'll be sharing my results from trading crypto futures on Bybit for the last 72 hours. The results are insane, so make sure to stay till the end of the video and I'll be sharing my results for trading crypto for the last 72 hours. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Let's get right into this video. This video will be broken up into 3 parts. The first part will cover my Bitcoin analysis for the last couple of days and where I believe Bitcoin is heading forward. Number 2, I will be explaining why trading altcoins can blow up your trading account compared to sticking with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Number 3, I will download my results from day trading Bitcoin for 72 hours and I'll show you the results and profit I made. The results are insane, so make sure to stay till the end. Okay, so let's get right into my Bitcoin analysis. So just by looking at the daily chart on Bitcoin, we can basically see that this is kind of like a descending triangle. So I'm going to draw out the lines just so it's a bit easier for you guys to see. So we're going to start from the top point, go all the way down here. As you can see, it hits over here as a thing here. And then basically once we place this, we could see that it's a descending triangle. And then there's basically support right over here. So I'm just going to draw this right over here. Right over here. Okay, perfect. So basically let's see how long. So basically from the top to bottom here, this descending triangle has been kind of going on for roughly 339 days and it fell roughly 73%, right? So basically once I kind of see this, I can establish my resistance points. So essentially there's 3 right now. So one here, 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 kind of just consistent resistance here. Okay, so basically once we're on a bigger time frame, we can kind of establish like that this has been going on for a long time. If we look over here, see this build up for basically the last couple of 120 days. So basically 4 months, we've kind of been in this like slow up, down, up, down, up, down, and we're reaching the apex of the triangle. So basically what I was originally seeing is that we're gonna break down and reach lows of here. So I thought Bitcoin was gonna go roughly to like 12,000 around that range. But as we can see over here, getting a bit closer, as the apex builds up here, it actually does break out and Bitcoin does rally for 18%, right? So this is basically 18% gains. Let's see, roughly here in about 20 days. So the reason why I don't trade Bitcoin, because I think this is kind of slow. In 18 days, roughly 18%, I feel like this would translate better into altcoins, which it actually does, and I'll be showing you guys shortly. So my current analysis of Bitcoin is, since this apex actually did break out, I do see us reaching a new recent high of Bitcoin. Let's see, around here. So I would say the next resistance is around 32,000, right? So it's actually a good time to be buying Bitcoin over here. So once it broke out, and if you haven't bought this breakout, that's completely fine. I still think that this can rally up another 50% in the next coming time, right? So once we break out from a descending triangle, this shows a sign of bullishness, which it did over here, rallied 18%, and the next resistance is going to be at 32,000. So my current analysis and position in Bitcoin is I'm going long as it's kind of approaching this over here. The reason to be safe is if you do want to kind of stop out your positions, I wouldn't stop out until it breaks the roughly 18,000 position. Then this would kind of show a bearish trend. I believe there's a lot of news coming out with Bitcoin that's good, but I'm simply just looking at the graphs and that's kind of my analysis of what I see. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be actually showing you guys is how I find these altcoins to trade and which altcoins are the ones that I pick. So basically what you're going to start off doing is you don't need an account on Binance, but if you do, it's fine. You can trade on that platform too. I actually do trade on Bybit, but basically I go on Binance to find basically the most volatile. So basically once you're on the home page is basically what you're going to do is you're just going to scroll down to popular currencies here and you're going to click view more markets. And since we're going to be trading futures, we're going to hit futures over here. And basically once we're all this, the only thing that I'm looking at is the 24-hour volume and the percent change, right? So basically I don't trade any other coins under 500 million volume. So basically the cutoff right now would be above Litecoin. So basically I would start from CHZ, kind of add all these to my list and then basically go from there, right? So remember, don't look under 500 million volume because it'll be easy to lose a lot of money, and I don't think those coins are volatile in terms of that. Now I'm going to be showing you how I managed to actually find MASK coin and how I was able to secure some profits. So basically, as you can see over here, MASK coin has roughly gone up 400%, which is ridiculous, right? So basically we're gonna X out of here. We're gonna zoom out over here and I'll show you exactly how I figured this out. So same thing, it was kind of a similar pattern where it was kind of bunched up just over here in this section. Let me just highlight this for you so it's a bit easier. So it's been kind of around this area, kind of stuck in this, very similar to the shape of Bitcoin as shown earlier. So basically what I did is I used this horizontal line here, and same thing with this. We start with here, we see a resistance point over here, and basically what we want to do is find like the most appropriate spot, right? So I would say that this is pretty fair too. They're showing one resistance here, one resistance here, and then it's kind of flatline like Bitcoin here. So same thing, I would put a support here, and we can see that the reason why I entered the trade is few factors. First of all, so over here we could see the breakout here. Basically once the 200 EMA crosses the 55, this shows a strong sign of bullishness, but that wasn't my main criteria because that was kind of already too late. So we could see the volume picking up over here, and basically what kind of got my interest was when it was approaching this major thing closer to the apex, right? So basically just off that I was able to enter around here and then take plays between the last few trades over here, right? So there's a lot of opportunities trading these high volatile coins because they do rally. So just over here, we could see it went up roughly 200%. If you just held based on the breakout, you would have made 200%, but that's not my style of trading. I like to take smaller positions. So I go on smaller time frames. For an example like this, we'll go on the 15-minute time frame. We'll just go back over here because it's already been a couple of days, and you could have made plays right over here, right? So you could have made a play on the breakout, made 20%. You could have did a long position and held up to over almost 200% right over here. And what I was basically doing is I was playing different kind of styles. So over here, I took some profits over here. Then you can always buy on the retest. And then if you just bought on the retest, same thing with here. Could have just bought the retest and made another roughly 60% over there. During the week or the last couple of days, I was also to play this in many other ways just because I knew this coin was very volatile, and once coins like this are very volatile, you can make crazy gains and explode your account. So another trade that I actually did take is when I did a breakout like this based on these resistance points, and I did enter here as well too, and I held my position a bit longer, but it never actually broke below, so I didn't want to sell for a loss until it actually did hit like this line or went under. I was able to take advantage of a 100% gain. So as you can see here, I entered the trade maybe around somewhere here. It never broke lower, so I kind of just held the position, and just right over here it kind of blew up. I was able to make 100%. I didn't actually make the full 100%. I was kind of selling like around here, so around like 30-40%, just because you never really know what's going to happen with this coin, and you do want to secure some profits. So make sure you learn how to do that. I'll be showing a video of how to secure profits and kind of like build your mentality to become a full-time trader. So that's kind of an example of why I trade altcoins compared to Bitcoin. The volatility is insane, and if you could find these coins before they do rally and Bitcoin rallies, you can definitely take advantage of profits like 200% and completely explode your trading account and be very successful in a short period amount of time. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for all the support, and I know you're focused on becoming a full-time trader. Believe me guys, a few years ago I was working full-time at a company. It wasn't a bad job, but the biggest thing I lost was time and freedom. I currently trade a couple of hours a week, and once you learn this, this kind of becomes automatic. I'd appreciate if you left a like and subscribed, as my goal is to help create the most successful trading group on social media. Number 3, trading results. I just exported my results from Bybit and adjusted this sheet so it's easier to read. In the future, I do plan on showing my Bybit account with my live positions, but I did not record that as I'm just starting my YouTube channel, and I do not want to leak any confidential information. So basically what happened is I took 5 trades here, and 5 positions were made on MASK coin, and I had one longer position on Litecoin, which I closed out to complete the 72-hour challenge. In the end of this trading session, I made $1,600, and this was about 1 to 2 hours of trading view a day and then executing the positions. So that is roughly $260 per hour on my own time. Remember guys, the bull market will be back, so make sure to keep dollar cost averaging your positions in cryptocurrency. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like to see a part 2, let's aim for 10 likes. Thank you.